Cheers.
Cheers.
Посьорбати це теж
Якщо
дуже
не
добре.
сьорбати, то не рахуйте.
Ну, це звичайно, це впусту. I forgot to say we speak in English, not
Oh, yes.
Ukrainian.
Let's go, I'm ready.
All right, guys, what's good? Welcome to Talking Show. Today I have amazing guest, Bgirl Kate. Beautiful
Hi.
lady, amazing Bgirl representing Ukraine. We're gonna talk a little bit about different things, different
Life.
Yeah, life, different struggles and good moments and bad moments. First of all, how you feel to be here in that talking show?
I feel amazing. Congratulations with new spot.
Yeah. By the way, I just moved to another apartment, so that's the first time we do this recording in the new place. Just to remind to everybody who is watching us, this is not podcast, this is not interview, this is not anything like planned, like
Questions.
Yeah, planned questions. Everything is going according to the flow, freestyle. So this is tea conversation. We have green tea from Taiwan.
We have посудка.
Yeah, really nice small, how to say, like toy cups.
Barbie setup.
Barbie setup. Yeah, this is Barbie
Oh,
setup.
look at this чайник.
I wanted to ask you a long time ago. We were involved into the Olympic process, and everybody had their struggles. What was your biggest fear during the Olympic qualification and, let's say, before the Olympics, like the day before the Olympics? Like, you know that tomorrow you have to battle. What was in your mind? You hear these bells?
Time has come. It's time for the truth.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Your biggest fear?
That you didn't vote for me.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. So for the qualification, I had one moment when we were in OQS in China. It was first qualifier. Before that, all those events, I had like one event is good, one event is bad. So it was never for sure that I'm gonna qualify. But I was still adapting my breaking to that sport format.
Big stage, yeah.
Big
Huge
stage, and like my breaking is with a lot of like details, like some small movements which you can see in the cipher in smaller spaces, but on the stage I'm looking kind of small, so I had to do that. And in China, I remember with our coach gymnast, hello,
Shout out to gymnast.
one and only coach, the best coach in the world. Yay! I had like super severe jet lag. I wasn't sleeping, I was so tired, exhausted, and I think I had the food poisoning. And battle started at 8 a.m.
Oh my
Ayumi.
Like you had first battle with Ayumi?
You want to have coffee in the morning? No, hold on. Battle with Ayumi.
Yeah.
Right, first thing. Yeah, or some big girl from Japan. And I was doing very bad. I lose first round, 2-0. I was like, okay, so I'm probably not going to go to like Olympics. First qualifier was already kind of going slow. The gymnast told me, it's like, no, this is just the warm-up. And he was convincing me that it's just the beginning. You just warm up. It's all good. Right now, just chill out. Now it's going to be like, don't give up. And I didn't give up. And I actually started to pick up. And that was a pretty good start. And then Budapest, I think I did amazing. I think I did like a round of my life in pre-qualifier, and I think I was like 4th or 5th with that current crazy level. So I was like, yeah, so it's working. I can still be in top doing my own thing.
Nice.
But before Olympics...
But one day, like you're already in Paris, in the sport village, yeah?
Yes.
You woke up and you know that tomorrow...
I called my therapist. No,
Really?
It's true. Yeah. I think in the day of a battle too, I called her.
And what you said to her?
I already planned everything. I was like, I need your help. I want you to reinsure myself that I did everything. Honestly, I asked everybody, all my friends, everybody who had like a little more convincing power over me, just like to imagine, no, you did a great job. It's that path was already done. You here. Yeah. There is no time to feel, oh, I should have, could have, would have. No, you're ready. Everything is amazing. Every step you do is wow, oh my god, amazing. So I had to like convince myself. I was doing a lot of meditation prior, and I don't know if I should share, but on Spotify I also found some affirmations for athletes.
Wow.
And there is like one, I remember, my my strength exceeds limits. My strength
And you
exceeds
have to like
limits.
talk
It's like a
about
girl
this.
talks to my head and I repeat after her. She was repeating one phrase 2 times. It's like reprogramming, guys. Like, I don't know what else. You have to do some mental work.
Okay, yeah.
Because physically, I noticed that you can do as much work as you can, but if you lose your state,
Mindset, yeah.
you can't perform what you were preparing. And another thing I want to share, very exclusive. The week, can I say it? The week before Olympics,
I don't know what you're gonna say.
I went out and I had a cocktail.
Okay, like alcohol.
Yes.
And
And I was feeling guilty the whole entire time. I was like, hey, are you freaking serious? People like dedicate their life for Olympic glory and you just here just like sipping
but
drinks.
only
and
one or more, or there were two.
Two.
So, but you think it affect you somehow, or
I'll tell you this. At that moment, I was doing my mental preparation, physical, but then I get so psyched out that I need to break out and do something. And I didn't find at that moment ways of how can I just like leave the preparation stuff and do something which actually calms me down.
yeah, like
And partying
relax,
always
yeah?
helps me a little bit. I wasn't like super hangover because next day I had to go practice, but I just felt that guilt. And then I'm like, okay, Kate, if you do something, own it. If you made this choice, don't be like, oh, I should have never. You go, have fun, forget, move on. If you are constantly gonna be like regretting, come on, don't go then next time. That's it.
Yeah, you already took this step. You
I
already
already
made
did
it,
it.
so it's not gonna change anything if you're
But just
gonna.
like feeling upset. So I was like, okay, whatever. I had fun. I saw my friend, which I didn't see for a long time, and I recharged. I saw a completely different part, and I'm like, wow, in 1 week I'm gonna be there. It's crazy. But before the Olympics, the first day, I didn't have an outfit.
You didn't know which.
What I'm gonna wear.
Okay, okay.
One day before Olympics.
But wait, how is possible? I remember.
There was amazing one, right?
Yeah, that was amazing. But I remember that they were asking to send outfits before,
Yeah.
so they can check it for a logo and all this stuff. So you didn't do this, or what?
So
Or they didn't confirm?
so how it worked for OQS, you have to send everything you going to dance in. And I already knew that lady. She always had problems with me. She was like putting stickers. She's like, I know you're upset. Don't hate me. It's just my job. I'm like, okay, I don't know. I guess I'm going to be dancing, I don't know, in underwear. I have no other pants, stuff like that. But the key point of it, they don't want to have any surprise. You coming out on stage with like big Adidas logo or like whatever logo.
Yeah.
So as long as my clothes doesn't have any logos, I'm good. So my windbreaker didn't have any logo at all, like what I have to confirm, or my pants that has no logo. Shoes were okay. So I kind of knew that. And that was funny because I was having I was very, that uncertainty in the Olympic stage, and I'm like, I don't even know what I'm gonna wear. I only have a plain white t-shirt. It's so basic for such an event. It has to be something extraordinary. I was like spending so much money also buying stuff, trying, doesn't work, but I would still buy just to have like, I had like 3-4 outfits, which I also didn't send. I just had it on like on the side. And then I meet Victor at the Red Bull Athlete House in Paris with like other dancers. And I'm like, damn, I don't know what to wear. Like, I'm just really desperate. I think I have to go shopping. And it's like, I had this jacket. They didn't approve because the last second they made us dance in Nike. They have to wear Nike. What do you think about this? And it shows, can I use, no. I mean, it's not a bad word. It looked like a condom at first. I was like, what is this? Like, it just looks so weird.
You mean the material was?
And it's just like white on see-through. I'm like, I don't know. But then I went home and I'm like, no, it's gonna look weird if you wear something under, nothing under, like under.
Yeah, under the jacket, of course. It's
But then
gonna be
I'm like,
visible.
wait a
Yeah.
minute, crop top, that jacket.
Yeah.
Ah, I
That
was
made
like,
the
this is
picture.
perfect.
Yeah.
Because like you can see some part of the body is like kind of feminine. It was super hard to dance in that.
I can imagine. Like actually, I've been watching this jacket. I'm like, yo, this is a windbreaker, basically, yeah. And
This is style.
yeah,
I
and
have to
also
sacrifice.
that stage was even there was a roof, but still it was kind of hot.
It
Yeah,
was kind of
warm.
hard, but no, I chose it the day before you say like what I was feeling. I felt like relieved that I have what I want to wear. That's how I saw it, and I'm like, perfect. This is just
So
perfect.
that was the biggest struggle.
Yes,
To
what
find
I'm gonna
out.
look. Yeah, it was like moves already. Okay, whatever. I mentally worked on being confident. Okay, good. Just the outfit. I would say I always doubt myself. Always. I never 100% sure. I always find something. I'm like, oh, I should have done this more. Like I'm physically should have done more stamina. What if I forget the move? Like I always doubting, but surprisingly at the Olympics, I didn't feel none of that. I was so sure. I was like, no, everybody there is scared. Everybody.
Yeah.
And behind the stage as well, I was looking at like first battle with Ayumi. She would like stay behind. I look at her and she's so stressed, and I'm like, damn, even she's stressed. She's like older, more experienced. And I'm like, no, no, it's my moment to shine. I know it. I have to do my best.
I think this one is a very good point that you said. When you feel stressed and fear inside, and you're not sure about, okay, what to do, how it's gonna happen, like straight before the battle, always think about other participants who struggling the same struggle right now, and you understand that some of them might be even more nervous than you.
They don't want to lose to me.
Yeah, and they're also scared. Like, okay, I'm gonna battle this girl. I'm gonna battle, like that opponent. So when you understand this and taking this situation like, okay, normal, it really calms you down, for real. Because that's what happening with a lot of b-boys and b-girls. They forget about everything that is around them. They're focusing only on them, and they're like, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do, I'm so stressed. And they start to like heat it up inside and losing control.
Yeah.
But when you accept it, and then when you see that other people is in the same struggle, then it become interesting game, and you're like, okay, I might maybe push a little bit here, force a little bit here, and then to make this game, to go opposite to my opponent.
Yeah, and also seeing how my opponents get nervous gives me fuel. It's like, oh, she's
Charging,
scared of me.
yeah.
Okay, all right. Let me prove you that you're not wrong.
Yeah, charging.
Yeah, but I think also the main point was when we were all warming up and stuff, like we all have this circle. I'm like, what's the big difference? Like, yeah, on the stage, more people, but we are here. Here is the person I'm gonna battle in like 20 minutes. We're like practicing all together, warming up. So I thought that maybe I should not think that this is Olympics. It's just an OQS event or any of those events, and I'll think about that's Olympics after. So like less stress. I kind of planned every round for each Bgirl because we knew the bracket prior. So against Ayumi, I prepared like my best moves, everything.
What was the result against him? I forgot.
The first round, the
You
first
took
round,
this
I
battle?
did this move like a million times. I was overdoing this. I wanted to win
You
so
mean this
much.
one? Like-
Yes, I did like 3 times, maybe 4. But in the moment, it's like other people also were making fun of some breakers who were also like overdoing like winning stuff, like ah. But that was a great emotion. I think that's why we're living, because it gives you so much like drive, and maybe we're never gonna end up at that stage ever again. Maybe that was the
That's
only time.
so big question.
after so many.
So the next question, I think is gonna be a little bit more personal. You right now 30 years old.
Correct.
30 years old. As a Bgirl at 30 years old, how do you see your next 5, 8 years? Are you planning to be involved into the breaking and try to achieve some goals that maybe you still didn't achieve? Or maybe you have some other perspective for growing, for developing in different direction?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop eventually battling.
When? You have some timing, like plan? 33, 35?
You know, I have a fear that if I play around like a little girl for too long, I don't want to end up like in my 40s or 50s and be like, oh, wait a minute, wait, I'm 50 already and I'm still like battling and stuff, because it puts you in a survival mode, and I want to kind of avoid that, which I think is a good subject to talk about because it won't last forever. A new generation is coming with completely new level and you're trying to fit in, and eventually you kind of like, you can stay in the culture and like share your knowledge or maybe train. I would probably see myself more like maybe teaching workshops, or if we have Olympics, maybe become a coach. But I would aim for my own business. It's connected with sport, but it's mostly like maybe like helping other people unite. I don't want to say my business idea because somebody is gonna steal it.
Okay, just don't tell the idea. Just
My business plan. Let's go.
it's like just like maybe some image of the
Image.
project.
So like when I was in LA, I started to. There was like a running club where people go. It's free. They post what time and where and what route they're gonna run. And I was just amazed by how many people show up, how they meet. Everybody has their different lives. Somebody like some person can be a mom, or somebody is a businessman, or somebody is like anyway. As everybody have their different occupation, but what unites them in this moment is running. So I think it's a very cool thing to realize, because we aim to be in a social group,
Part of some community.
yeah. The same how our breaking also is very very cute community, I think. Sometimes good, sometimes not very good, but mostly the idea of it is is good.
Yeah.
So I would want to participate and unite people, mostly probably women, for their well-being and just good physical shape, mental state, something around that. I'm not very sure, but what I know for sure, that I won't compete for a very long time.
So, if you want to see Bgirl Kate at your breaking event, your gym, still competing, you
Send me money.
yeah, you have another like 2, 3 years. Don't lose.
I would say 5
Okay, 5 years.
max.
Don't waste your time and opportunity.
I think sometimes you should go slower so they don't really see you struggle for too long. Because fun fact, Outbreak was last week. Last week, I was competing and I just were reminiscing how I came first time in 2013. I was 18-year-old, like just a young girl, and I won. And then I battled Nika, who's 18 right now, and I'm 30, almost twice her age.
Yeah.
And I realized that I'm no longer youngest. I'm kind of like the oldest. And you know what's happened? Some person came to me and she's like, Kate, you know what? You're my favorite OG Bgirl. I was like, OG? It's impossible. No. Why can't you say just Bgirl? Why do you want to say OG?
She's like pointing on this fact, like, yo, you're
Old
super
gangster?
fresh, OG Bgirl.
Old gangster Bgirl.
Yeah, but you know, time is flying really fast.
But it's nice to be aware that time doesn't stop, and just to be a little bit aware that it's nice to like, even with competing, I wouldn't say that I have the same drive as I used to have when I was like 20 or 19 to prove,
for
to
sure,
put a statement.
Yeah, the hunger is not as it was before, for sure.
And just even womanhood, I feel like competition is not very like fitting the way I feel now.
Yeah, and especially nowadays competitions, you know, the format that is happening there is a little bit
Like a survival kind of thing.
yeah, survival thing. It's like as I call it marathon, you know, marathon, because some of the events they take 2 days, 3 days, and it's just like non-stop warming up.
7 a.m. battle.
Yeah, then getting cold, warming up, getting cold. So I don't know who else like doing such kind of marathons in other, you know, like disciplines. But in breaking, sometimes it can be hardcore. But also in terms of environment at the events nowadays, it's also you feel the change, right?
Yes.
You like sometimes I come to the event and I'm like, I don't know what to do in this event.
I go to the hotel and sleep.
Yeah, but it's very strange because I remember I went to jam to cipher to, you know, like to exchange, and I knew exactly the purpose. Now when I go to most of the events, I understand that there will not be any ciphers, and I just go to compete and trying to keep myself in a good condition for 11 hours and that's it. So it's very different, and I think it's changing the feeling and maybe your goals as well.
I don't remember the time when I ciphered last time.
That's I wanted to say bad word, but we try not to use it in YouTube. But that's really sad to hear.
It's very sad.
Yeah, it's very beep. Sometimes I've been thinking about, okay, big events, competitions, and all this stuff. Everybody wanna come there to show themselves, to build the name and everything. I totally understand this, but let's say if we're gonna take all these people and invite them to the event, to the gym that totally focus on ciphers and provides that cipher environment. I'm just curious,
What's gonna happen?
what's gonna happen? Not let's say people over 25, but younger generation, kids. Do they know really how to behave
I don't think
themselves?
so.
Like, or we're just gonna come to such type of the event and gonna be standing like when the battle starts, you know.
Here, 441 is your number. Put it here.
Yeah, so sometimes when I go deeper into such a topic and brainstorming in my head, I feel that we're really missing right now a lot.
Because how you said you had your purpose because the format of the whole breaking culture was different. But now some new generation comes to breaking for competition. All they see is competition. If you win, you're good. If you don't win, train harder and then you win.
If you don't win, you go home
Cry.
straight away after
Cry.
the first round. Yeah, because nobody's safe at the event. If they
Can I say a very bad joke? I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna say. You know
Try.
that Instagram, I think it's a little boy from China who's doing air flares and crying.
Yeah, I know.
And we're all gonna be like this, you know, like, not my day, I have to train harder.
Like doing air flares and crying?
Yeah. Have you ever cried when you train?
At my practicing?
Yeah.
No, at my practicing I never was crying.
I cried so many times.
No, I was crying once when I was at the beginning of my journey. I think I was dancing maybe 4 years or 5 years, maybe 3, 4, 5 years. And there was a period of Ukrainian breaking when there was a big, like the beginning of competition between Roughneck Attack and East Side Bboys. And at that time we were always losing to East Side Bboys at every battle.
You cried?
And once I came back home from another event where we lose again, And I came to my room and I just started to cry. Like,
On your knees to like, God, why?
yeah, I just started to cry and like, why I hate breaking. I really hate breaking. And mom came to my room. She was like, what are you doing? Like, why are you crying? I said, like, Mom, I think I don't want to break anymore. I want to stop. I hate breaking.
Mom, like, yes.
We're always losing. We're always losing to in the first battle to these guys. I don't know what to do. And my mom said, like, it's okay. Calm down. Take your time. Everything gonna change. So she support me. She was like, oh, it's a struggle.
Lucky you.
Yeah, take your time. Right now it's hard, but if you're gonna continue to do this, one day you will succeed and you will reach your goal. And it happened like this. One day we took the win, and then we took the win against these guys and took the win.
And then the same boys were crying.
I don't know, but there was that moment when you know I go back to this conversation a lot, and I was like, wow, that's amazing. I don't know, like it's nice that I have this story in my development. Yeah. So
I always cried when I was learning power moves.
Yeah, but power move is painful.
It's painful. I don't know why I was doing it, but everybody said I have to, so I was doing it, and I would just cry. And I had also a few Bgirl friends where we would just exchange, and they also cry.
What is the hardest power move and the most one that you hate, like for you?
Just because it's difficult? Just because it's ugly?
I mean, because it hurts your body, or it's painful, or it's difficult.
Well, I never tried air flare, but I already hate it.
Just from watching. Yeah.
I hate it because I can't imagine my butt flying so high in the air. Like, it's just not happening.
But can you do flare? Or just half?
I can, but I have a little kink about power move. I don't know, maybe it's very weird, but I just don't like spread legs. So like some power moves, I don't know, maybe I'm just weird. Like when I do like belly meal is kind of cool. No. Match meal is beautiful. I love match meal.
Windmill?
Windmill, if you don't do it too long.
Yeah.
Flare, I think I'm gonna take that out of my material.
So you need to do this
tombstones.
Yeah.
That's very difficult also, but not many girls do that too.
But the gymnast, he knows how to do this. Ask the coach.
I'm gonna ask the coach. Oh yeah, you asked about the move. Can I be like a proper hater? The worst move in the world. I'm sorry, everybody's gonna hate me after this, but it's this freeze.
You mean like how it say?
Hollow back with spread legs.
Okay, yeah.
I'm sorry, you can hate me, put tomatoes into me.
No,
but
and you know, like that freeze, and then
in someone's face.
Then you start to jump in it, like
yeah,
right,
yeah.
like and spreading it.
Yeah, I mean,
more and
I have nothing against it. It's just my personal opinion. It's really, you don't have to do that.
Опа, вот так. Да,
Нет?
так, лягай. Оп. Вот так.
Кавачик.
So try to imagine that you can go back for 20 years. And who would you like to battle in the cipher? 5, maybe 8 rounds from Bgirls that were on the peak form 20 years ago.
But I'm also in my peak form.
You're in the peak form from nowadays.
Uh-huh.
Not when you're just like a beginner, like, come here.
So if I'm in my peak form in the cipher, back in the days, I think I really liked AT. She was like the one I was looking up to. Shout out to AT. I think I would want to battle her in the cipher.
Mm-hmm. So you were inspired by her somehow when you just started, yeah?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And let's say nowadays, from those Bgirls who exist nowadays and on their prime, on their peak form, who would you choose? 10 rounds.
It's hard because I think I battled many Bgirls already, but
yeah, but
like cipher format.
Yeah, cipher. No rules, no judges, just like real conversation based on skills, because you let's say you respect each other. So the cipher because of the respect.
Yasmin,
Yasmin.
I think
Okay.
it would be nice to battle her in the cipher.
So when when we're gonna see this battle?
I don't know.
But you know, the question is not when we're gonna see this battle. The question is like
When we're gonna have ciphers?
where, yeah, where, at which jam. But yeah,
And,
guys, pay attention. We need more jams, more events with good quality ciphers and conditions for good quality ciphers. Like not play, don't play just mixtapes during the break between the battles, right? Put a good DJ who gonna make the energy moving and people start to dance. Other way, I don't know.
because I think also it's like a cycle. So competition, no ciphers because you save energy to compete, and then no ciphers because there is a competition, but there is no other cultural events where you can just cipher because
Focus on
everybody
the
wants to
ciphers,
have
yeah.
some benefit, like win cash or something. But what do you think if you put a cipher for nowadays, like top generation, or are they gonna be like, okay, go ahead, I'm gonna do air flash? You know, like it's just you have to fit in a small room, and what are you gonna do there if you don't have anything but just explosive movements? And I'm not saying nothing, but I'm just saying that if that's your something you are known for your big explosiveness, what's in the cipher?
I think people will do bigger cipher.
Bigger ciphers.
It's gonna be like,
And then it's gonna turn to competition stage, you know?
yeah. No, because I remember Circle Kings. Have you ever visited this jam?
No.
In Switzerland, the one that Amjad was
Circle
organizing. Circle
Kings.
Kings and
No, I
Circle
don't think
Prince.
so.
So all prelims were happening in the ciphers. I remember first time when I come to this event, we were like known for ciphers as a crew. But when we come to that event and I watch on that super small cipher, like, you know, like really tight, I was like, wow, what we are going to do in that cipher. It was so tight and so small, but it was also interesting that environment, the limitation affecting on your braking, and in the moment you start to restructurize your braking, and you open something new. Of course, you're not able to do your combinations, so you need to change them in the moment.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of those
Yeah.
tight ciphers.
And also, it depends on how you practice. If you practice in the bigger studios, you don't really have spatial awareness.
Yeah.
You can just do whatever.
Like, remember our studio in Kiev, Ravnagar
Yeah,
studio?
yeah.
I mean, not studio, but the place where we've been practicing, the venue. It was always small. All like we had this since 2000.
I was scared to practice because I thought you guys don't like me.
So, but you came to our practicing a couple
Yeah, it was
times
like-
for sure. You were like,
They're so good. I don't know if I should even try.
nah. But the venue was really small all the time. I
Yeah,
think,
yeah. It's not a huge studio.
I think it was like 50 square meters totally. You know, like a
So you
small
have to
apartment.
kind of cipher,
Yeah.
so everybody can do something. Last event, I remember that I was like just ciphering with no ending goal, not to qualify, nothing. Was in I think it was 2018. It was in Miami, and it was Flipside King's anniversary. I don't think they throw those gems anymore.
2018.
Yeah, but listen to the format. It's 2 days event. It starts. There is no kids battle. Nothing against kids, but
Okay.
no kids. You start like at the evening. You pay for the entrance, but you get a drink ticket. It can be anything, whatever you want, and it's just ciphers for 6 hours. And there was only one battle, 1-on-1.
Nice.
And even if you really want to make it, you can't dance 6 hours unless you like breaking.
Yeah.
So, and then you pass for the next day.
But that's already 7 years ago.
Yes. It was a long time. I said recently?
Yeah, like.
I'm still in 2019.
So, you know, like 7
Oh
years
my
ago,
God.
that's also
Time
pretty.
flies. 7
A
years.
long time ago,
Wow.
yeah. The next question. a little bit, personal, but do you have somebody in the community, in breaking community, somebody from Bgirls with who you had like that type of relationship that we can call beef, or like you didn't like each other for some reason? Like, did you experience that type of energy?
Of course, we're women. That's where we womanhood.
So who was it and why? If not a secret.
Should I drop names? Just like that, expose myself?
Yeah, just, I mean, that person knows it. Or it was like hate behind the back.
I'm just a hater. I hate everyone. No, I think I want to say something about women in a competition field at the first. So remember how in the beginning I said that womanhood, I think we should support each other, uplift each other, because we're already in men-dominated sport where it's already like, I don't know about you, but when I was studying, learning breaking, everybody was saying that I'm a shit.
From men.
Yes. Like constantly putting me down, and it would work like a fuel, but not for everyone. So I think even since then, I was feeling competition towards the girls. I would hate them for whatever reason, and they would hate me back. But it wasn't really like a hate. It was like I would go to the gym and somebody's like, "Oh, new girl, go smoke her." So I already kind of like have to prove guys that I'm good to her and hate her, like for whatever reason. But I did have one particular one, and it's Bgirl Kim. We didn't have a hate. We had miscommunication.
How many years ago it happened?
It was like 2012.
Okay, so it's kind of a long time ago. Yeah.
And it only lasted for 1 year. Somebody said something which wasn't true. Somebody believed and decided like, oh my gosh, she talked. Nah, I'm not talking to her. And I'm like, what is the deal? Like I feel constant pressure, like those weird side eye thing and just ignoring. I felt uncomfortable until one time.
Stretching.
Until we had conversation. I came to her and said, Kim, what's up? Why? Why are we hating? And we talked about it like a grown-ups, which we weren't at the time.
Wow.
We talked about it. And then we realized that we don't hate each other. Actually, just the fact that we were able to communicate build us up. And we're like, oh, we have nothing against each other, actually.
So your beef was based not even on talking something bad to each other personally. It was based on somebody was talking to you about that girl, and somebody was talking to her
And
about
of course,
you.
it was in the battles also just like, aggressive and just like feeling a lot of... I would even give you example. So 2012 battle school in Kiev, I won that battle with Kim in the final. Next year, we also were in the final, but I won Outbreak before. And that was already a lot of tension. And the whole Rocking Chicks were just like not really friendly towards me. And in the battle on the main square of Kiev with a lot of people, I felt it. And after that battle, I cried. I felt so much like hatred. And when you kill it, you at least feeling good. And I'm like not doing good. And I'm just in front of so many people. I felt very emotional. But that night we talked, and which is crazy story. So going back to 2012 battle school, we battle. I think Kim comes to me before the final and says like are you down to split money for the final? I'm like, yeah, sure, let's split it. It was nice that she asked me. That she's a big girl I was looking up to always. She's like the first big girl I ever saw in my life, so she's always in my heart. And we split it. And then during this year, that's when this miscommunication started to happen, like kind of weird vibes. And that year I won, so we shared. And that year she won when I was embarrassed in Kiev. And we talked at the after party, talking it through. And then I went, whatever, after this event, I went somewhere. And then she passed half of her money, even though we didn't agree to split it. She won. She gave me half just to like let me know that it's, like we're cool now.
Wow.
This
So,
is great, huh?
yeah, that
Kim she's the best.
Bgirl Kim, respect, shout out.
Yeah, it's not even the money wise, but she's like, no, no, no,
No, of course,
I
it was
respect
not
that.
about the paper. It was about the attitude. Like she
Yeah,
remembered it from the last year, yeah. And
yeah.
then you agree on everything, and she's like, okay, we do it again as a sign of a
I can't imagine my
new
life
chapter.
without her. She's my best friend. Like we went through so many great and not great experiences, but that's a great example also how womanhood can progress from hatred to completely like she was there for me when I was in the Olympics. She's like, "You're the best. Go kill it. Show them." Ah! Like always, in her manner, the way she is,
Yeah.
and she's always supported me ever since. And I do the same for her. Like I wish her only prosperity and everything she ever dreamed. I really like to see. No
Nice,
jealousy,
nice.
no nothing. I know it's hard to believe, but it's true. This friendship exists.
So
I'm telling you,
it's existing.
this friendship
I mean, the friendship
between
between,
women, of
yeah,
course.
yeah.
But if you're wise woman, yeah.
Okay.
If you don't see competition in each other, but be genuinely happy for her, because if it's in your field, if my friend succeeds, I can succeed too, because it's already around me. I can do the same.
Nice. Good mindset.
I had also other beefs. But I think it's just competition makes it do that. I have nothing personal against anyone. Everybody do a great job now. This outbreak, I battled Nika. I didn't really do amazing, but I was doing pretty good. I was proud that I was.
It was semifinal, yeah.
Yeah.
Semifinal.
She was doing crazy rounds against me. I look at the judges, I started to laugh because it's very nervous. I was like, I don't know how to beat this round. It's almost impossible to beat her second round, guys. When she's like stuck in that UFO.
Yeah.
What the hell is going
Like
on?
balancing there.
Yeah, like oh my god, like it was a great round and musical, everything was on point. But that it didn't break me in terms of like talking to her, what to talk. She did great.
Yeah.
It actually gave me fuel to be good, not to lose her to her completely, like zero. I mean, I kind of lose zero, but it pushed me to, do something also, like show contrast. And I think that's a probably healthy competition when you see somebody doing great. Oh, let me do great too.
Yeah, to do your maximum.
Yeah,
to
to do my
respond.
maximum. Yeah.
If we're talking already right now a little bit deeper about the breaking, maybe you can share if you want this secret information, how you build your round. Like, do you plan your round from the beginning till the end, or maybe you have some other methods? You connect small combinations or whatever. What is your approach in battles?
So for Olympics, I planned my round.
So every round was planned from the beginning till the end?
Not from the beginning till the end, because I still have that risk. I noticed that if my whole breaking, if I don't do it on beat, it doesn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
I usually hit like once, or my whole combo ends with like big point, and like I try to make sure that everything I do is on beat. So my mind, I can't do choreo like from the beginning till the end. I can't, but I'm very flexible because I know what kind of moves I have. So for example, if I go in the battle, I know approximately, like I have a beginning moves. It's like a Lego constructor: beginning, middle, end, strong end. In between, I freestyle. I also have names for footwork. I even have inside footwork.
So, like, if you
My
forget,
names is just my whole moves called by names. It's like encyclopedia. Gymnast combo, intact footwork.
so gymnast, when he, like, let's say behind the stage and he can remind you something, he's like, intact footwork.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what
yeah.
to do.
Yeah, there was also funny mermaid. I have mermaid, mermaid shrimps, different things. I don't want to do choreography. Just to show execution of me being able to learn by heart one piece.
Yeah, I think when you learning the whole set from the beginning till the end, it really destroys the moment. There's no way you're gonna be in the moment with a totally choreographed set, right?
Yeah, no, you can't.
So the beauty of freedom of freestyle is totally disappearing, and I think when it's disappearing from breaking, the whole breaking
It doesn't make sense.
is losing the essence. Like, yeah,
Acrobatics contest.
with the background music.
Music.
Yeah.
Yeah, you switch off the music, the same thing is gonna happen.
Yeah.
So no, I realized that it's not my approach, and even the battles where I did good, I freestyled most of them, but I was so familiar with my moves that I could pop them up. I didn't write them down, nothing. It was just in my head. Now I'm getting older, I have to write it down. I understand, for example, if people do power moves, it's harder to take risks because you can injure yourself and just fall. But in my case, I can dance, I can freestyle, and since I'm also training like this in the gym, that I'm dancing and I'm like, okay, this move. So I train my brain to pop them up out of nowhere, mix them up together, just in the freestyle way. But be connected to the music. Music is the key.
Is the key. Cheers for this. Can you mention one thing that, in your opinion, was not letting you to become who you are right now? Like that version of yourself. Like what was stopping you from being you? If it's possible. Like can you mention something that was really blocking your mindset, your feeling, and then you one moment you realize, okay, that's the thing. And once you accepted it and stop overthinking about this thing, it opened you from absolutely another dimension.
I think many things.
But you have to choose
Yeah.
one.
I think being liked by people, that their opinion about myself is more important than my own opinion about myself. Like, what do I think about me? So it was constantly, if somebody says I'm a good girl, that means I'm a good girl. If somebody very respectful says that I'm a good big girl, okay. But if I would never hear that opinion, I would never know my worth, for example. I think I still have it a little bit in me. In breaking, we always say that breaking, that's how I express myself. I would use this phrase so many times, but I never did it.
You never express yourself.
No.
Like for real.
Yeah, I was saying this phrase because everybody was saying it, and it's kind of cool to say that.
Yes. Sometimes people
And I would just wear something everybody wears because it's cool. Somebody I like does something, so I'm like kind of fan, and I'll do the same. So I think my little identity crashed a little bit because of that. So I tried to follow trends, be liked, so be a certain way, so people are gonna like you. Or to win, you have to do this and this. So I never really listened to what I really want to do until I'm like, wait a minute. That's not who I am. That's not what I really think. That's not the music I like. That's not how I want to dress. And I'm like, oh, here's the point. So it hit me out of nowhere, I think.
And you accepted this, yeah?
Yeah, like I'm different. And it also, I got rid of also judging other people. It's like, oh, if I'm not expressing myself, so people who are expressing themselves would trigger me. I would get like very, not upset, but I would still feel uncomfortable about me. It's like, why can't I do that until I can?
So once you kind of unlock this understanding, I don't know when it happened, like how many years ago or what period, but once you got it, how you feel it changed your breaking and your approach, or maybe even your energy inside of the community, inside of the battle. Did it affect it?
Yeah, no, for sure it affected because I'm not longer, it doesn't mean I'm rude, but I'm not falling for everything anymore. So I'm just saying polite way things I want to get, and if I don't get it, then I'm like, okay, thanks, I'm good. But to get that, you need to understand who you are, because my identity was very blurry. I don't know, Kate is who? Like, what's her alter ego? Like, am I the same Kate in real life than on the floor? Is that like something else? Like, who is that girl? So I had to answer that first for myself in order to ask people to treat me right.
Nice. Yeah.
And I don't know what was. I think after COVID, everybody like started to
Like,
explore themselves a little bit. Uh, I would say that meditations help a lot, just to sit in silence with no noise, no music. I'm always in the music, but now it is an affirmation. Believe in yourself. No, like spend time in silence, and just to, yeah, maybe do inner work, just to hear what you really like, who you really are. And I'm pretty sure many people have that feeling when you want to prove and be liked and accepted. Every human, I think, wants to be accepted, because we would be Robinson Crusoes if we don't want to do that. But in my end, it was a little extreme, to the point that I realized that no one owes me anything and I don't owe anybody. I'm not a dollar to be liked by everyone. Some people like me, some people don't. It's all good. I'm trying to be a good person, and I dance the way I dance. I like to, in breaking, I was like, my dream is to dress how I want. The DJ plays the music I like, ideally, and the whole round is on beat.
Perfect image. Yeah.
Like, I would love to have that time to shine.
I think that is very amazing and beautiful that uh, in breaking, in what we do in this art form, through this art form, each person, each individual searching for his or her way to unlock. Everybody kind of has different ways, different roads, different approaches, but at the end of the day, the goal is the same: to become yourself through the art form, through working on yourself,
Yeah.
through struggling with some thoughts, with some something that kind of knocking you out. And but we do it through the art. That's really amazing to understand this and accept the power of what we do, because at the end of the day it affects us as a personality and gives us that ability to, like, okay, now I understand why I'm doing this, who am I, what I like, what I don't like, where I'm going. And we know it's through unlocking step by step.
And it's never a final level.
No, and never, for sure, never.
You always
But that's the
change.
method, that's the
Yeah.
tool. Exactly, that's the tool.
The tool to just listen to your heart, I think.
Yeah.
Just with oversaturation with like info everywhere on our phone, everything we see like how it should be, but it's important to remember what you really want to do, and keep that with you. You were telling, but I think I have an insight. That's why I liked Kim. Because she's so in the moment, she's so herself. She's a little bit, maybe for some people, too wild, but I just loved it in her. She's like so real in the moment. She's like, that girl definitely expresses herself. That she just screams, on the floor with her moves. I was like, wow.
That's what
I wish
we
I can
probably-
be, yes, and I wanted to be like her, but I didn't know my way yet.
But then through the art form, through
Yeah.
different directions, you find out
Yeah.
who you are and how you want to feel and how you want to
And
be.
it's always changing. Wow. Very interesting.
more topic for brainstorming.
For
Yeah,
thought,
like after this.
Think about it.
All right. Kate, thank you for
Thank you.
coming to this tea conversation. Our tea already finished, but there was, you still have a couple
I still
sips.
have a little bit.
Yeah, but it was beautiful to exchange with you. And guys, don't forget to like, comment,
And repost.
subscribe, repost, send it to your friends, do whatever you need to do.
Put the bell button.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody.